The unauthorized strikes have caused lockdowns at facilities statewide, with officers saying conditions are simply unsafe right now. Governor Hochul is threatening action for the strikes that she says are illegal. We have team coverage for you tonight as tensions inside those prison walls reach a boiling point. First, CBS 6's Brianna Sapardi is live outside Coxsackie Correctional with an exclusive look inside those prison walls. Bree.
Good evening, Greg. You know, these freezing temps isn't stopping these folks here behind me from taking a stand. At the height of this strike outside of Coxsackie Correctional Facility, there were more than 100 corrections officers out here, just one of more than 24 strikes happening outside of correctional facilities across the state. And while none of the corrections officers wanted to be interviewed on camera, they did want to show me a little bit about the dangers they face while at work. This surveillance footage showing the moments leading up to a 2022 prison riot at Great Meadow Correctional Facility. In the footage, an inmate attacks an officer before chaos ensues. The riot sent 5 officers to the hospital. This footage here showing a glimpse of the struggles corrections officers say they face daily. This scene from Green Haven Correctional Facility, an inmate stabbing another, officers struggling to gain control of the situation. Officers say staff shortages are at crisis level, forcing them into grueling mandatory overtime shifts while violence among inmates is escalating. They all tell me they're afraid to speak on camera, fearing retaliation. But retired officers with family members still on the job tell me it's worse than ever.
Correction officers can't really speak, or they'd get in trouble from Albany. You know, it's sad that they can't tell their own stories, you know. I mean, we work behind the walls, but it's been a little while, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, and last week was the breaking point. The shifts normally is an 8-hour shift. Now, they're into the sense where they're getting stuck, they're working their 16 hours, and then the jail's saying, well, we're short, so now you got to work another 8 hours. So now you're working 24 hours. How can you do that?
Officers are calling for better working conditions, like the end of 24-hour shifts or the HALT Act, which limits solitary confinement in New York State. The Department of Corrections responding, saying legislation can't be changed overnight and that they're doing everything they can to recruit and retain staff. Meanwhile, the strikes continue to strain prison operations. Governor Hochul threatening to take action.
I am directing everyone involved in these unlawful strikes to stop these actions immediately. Legal action has already commenced to ensure compliance. Do what's right. Do your jobs.
With many officers on strike and refusing to report to work, the governor has deployed 3,500 New York National Guard troops. They're already on duty assisting correctional facilities across the state. The governor also brought in an independent mediator to help end the prison strikes, which she considers illegal under state law. Now, these officers behind me say they're going to be out here until their demands are met.